Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos compañeros al Sugar City Morning Show. Esta edición del 4 de octubre, the 4th of October, and today, it's exactly 3 minutes after 7. And just a quick reminder that today is Tuesday, and it's the 4th of October. And I want to take this time out to wish everybody a beautiful day, success in everything that you do today. Regardless of what is your plan, I would like to take time out to exhort you to do the best that you can possibly do and be today. I always try to begin the program with a little bit of a chat as to initiative. And believe me when I tell you that I have learned, life has taught me that if you want to do anything, and if you can do it today, do it today. And don't wait until tomorrow. Oh, because tomorrow I'll be better planned to do it. No, do it today, because if you have the time today, go ahead, do it. You never know what tomorrow will bring. You never know. We're transmitting live from Nortevisión here on San Lorenzo Road, and we have a little problem with the on-air station, Channel 10, but nonetheless, you're viewing us through the connections that we have with the cable companies. So good morning if you're viewing us. And also, I do believe that we are live on Universal Radio. I believe so. Nonetheless, it's a beautiful day today. It's October, clearly October. If you are an avid follower of the weather like I am, you know, the mornings are cool and poised to get even cooler as we go on in the month of October, especially at the end of the month when those vientos de Hanalpishan begin to blow. And if you don't know what that is, ask your grandparents about it. It's a beautiful day, like I said, and walking to work this morning at about 6 o'clock, 5 minutes after 6, I reveled in the beauty of nature this morning and saw the sun come out over the horizon and how beautiful, beautiful it was. We'd like to begin our program with a prayer, as we always do. And today we are asking the good Lord to give us health, to give us peace, to give us success in what we do. Padre, te damos las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Te pedimos que nos continúes dando vida, salud y fuerzas. Y te agradecemos, Padre, todo lo que haces por nosotros, dentro de ese gran amor que tienes para nosotros. Padre, te damos las gracias por tu perdón, por tu misericordia. Te damos las gracias por todo, Padre. Te pedimos, Padre, que continúes dándonos estas bendiciones y que, como siempre, ayudes a aquellas personas que están pasando por tiempos difíciles. Económicamente, espiritualmente, emocionalmente, como sea el caso. En particular, Padre, te pedimos por la paz. Te pedimos por un fin a la violencia. Te pedimos, Padre, por respeto ajeno, y te pedimos, Padre, por respeto a las opiniones de otras personas. Que podamos ser suficientemente humildes para reconocer cuando estamos mal y reconocer cuando hemos estado peleando un caso perdido. Padre, te damos las gracias por las experiencias que también nos das, nos presentas a diario, a través de lo que es la conciencia. Y te pedimos, Padre, que podamos utilizar esas experiencias como oportunidad de crecimiento. Padre, te pedimos por todos nosotros, te pedimos que por nuestros familiares, nuestras amistades, nuestros compañeros de trabajo. También, Padre, te pedimos que tengamos éxito todos durante el curso del día de hoy. Y también, Padre, te pedimos por por los maestros. Te pedimos, Padre, por que reconozcan que hoy en día también, igualmente como tienen una responsabilidad para pensar en grande acerca de nuestro país, también tienen una responsabilidad para enseñar. Padre, gracias por todas estas oportunidades, gracias por todo esto y te damos las gracias por la vida, la preciosa vida y por la buena salud. Te bendecimos, Padre, te glorificamos. Amén. Disculpas que no pude atender al teléfono en ese momento, pero ya entienden que durante una oración pues no pueden estar, no puedo estar contestando el teléfono. Si gustan llamar ahora, con mucho gusto lo atendería. Con mucho gusto. This is the public weather forecast for today, Tuesday, the 4th of October. And this report generated at 5:30 in the morning indicates that the general situation is as follows. Mainly fair and warm weather conditions will prevail. And the 24-hour forecast, guys, mostly sunny today and partly cloudy tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated. The winds blowing from the north to northwest, becoming north-northeast at 5 to 10 knots. And the sea state light chop to choppy. There are no advisories in place. I just want to quickly tell you at this point that, and mea culpa, but our thoughts and our prayers go out for those people living in Haiti, in Cuba, and in the Dominican Republic. Jamaica up to a certain point, but the threat of that comes with Hurricane Matthew that is just about at this point churning up the waters and blowing hard and literal devastation in those islands. We're hoping that the best. We're hoping for the best there, and hoping that people take it seriously and go to higher ground, and we diminish the amount of lives lost, because easily, unfortunately, though there are low-lying areas in those countries, and when the water comes from the mountains, and with all the mudslides and so forth, believe me, it can easily be pure devastation. Let's hoping that that's not the case. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to those people. The temperatures, the outlook for tomorrow is for similar weather conditions to continue. So we don't expect any big changes for tomorrow as well. The temperatures, the highs are along the coast for today, 90 degrees, inland 96. It's going to go all the way up to 96 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the hills, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows for tonight along the coast, 76. Inland, 72. And up in the hills, a cool 66 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides, there will be a high tide at 11:58 this morning, followed by a low tide at 5:44 this afternoon. Another high tide follows at 11:46 tonight, followed by another low tide at 6:44 tomorrow morning. The sun rose this morning at 16 minutes before 6 o'clock, and the sun sets today at 5:39 p.m. The moon rises at 8:36 this morning, and the moon sets at 20 minutes after 8 this evening. And we want to thank Francisca Wellington for that information, and those people who, by the way, if you notice that the report was generated at 5:30, which means that they're up from way before 5:30 generating this report. So thank you very much, Francisca Wellington, and those people at the National Weather Service. Muy buenos días, compañeros. Hoy es martes y hoy es el 4 de octubre. Sí, ya estamos en el mes de octubre, así como nada. Ya estamos este mes cuando escasamente 10 semanas nos faltan para la Navidad. Así, de plano. Cuando ya este fin de mes empezamos a sentir esos vientecitos frescos, y ya entonces ya se escucha por la radio, "It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas". Pero así es la plena neta realidad. El tiempo vuela rápidamente y muchas veces nos deja por detrás. Sin preparación, sin preparar, y decimos tan de repente, ¿cómo es que pudo haber venido la Navidad tan rápido? Y yo, sin preparar. Bueno, tenemos todavía 10 semanas para preparar, compañeros. Empezar a preparar, y ojalá y que se pueda empezar a hacer. Este es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, martes 4 de octubre. Y este reporte generado a las 5:30, hoy por la mañana, indica que vamos a tener condiciones buenas, secas y bastante calurosas durante el día de hoy. Para las siguientes 24 horas, esencialmente soleado el día de hoy, parcialmente nublado hoy por la noche y tenemos chubascos de tormentas completamente aisladas. Los vientos del norte-noroeste, tornando al del norte-noreste de 5 a 10 nudos. El estado del mar ligeramente agitado a agitado. No hay ninguna advertencia. Se espera que para mañana miércoles por la noche continuemos viendo condiciones similares. Así que no se espera ningún gran cambio en las condiciones. Compañeros, soleado y bastante caluroso, bastante. Ok, las temperaturas para el día de hoy por la costa, las altas, 90 grados. En el interior del país, 96 grados, compañeros, 96. Créanme que es bastante alto para el día de hoy. Se va a sentir el calor directamente. Y si es que no tienes que salir, no lo hagas. Pero obviamente tenemos que chambear, así que, ¿qué le hacemos? Pero trata de mantenerte hidratado. En las colinas únicamente 82 grados. Las bajas por la costa 76 grados. Y en el interior 72 grados. Y por las colinas únicamente 66 grados. Esa es la baja para hoy por la noche. Las mareas, una marea alta a las 11:58 hoy por la mañana, seguido por una marea baja a las 5:44 hoy por la tarde y otra marea alta a las 11:46 por la noche, seguido por otra marea baja a las 6:44 mañana por la mañana. El sol salió hoy a las 5:44, a las 6 menos 16 minutos y el sol se oculta hoy por la tarde a las 5:39, 21 minutos antes de las 6 de la tarde. Igual forma, la luna sale hoy por la mañana a las 8:36 por la mañana, entre muy poco, y se oculta a las 8:20 hoy por la noche. Le damos las gracias a Francisca Wellington por esta información y a las otras personas laborando ahí en el West Med Service, y también reconociendo que las labores de todas las otras personas trabajando ahí en el Med Service, porque si se dieron cuenta, desde las 5:30 se generó este reporte indicando de que han estado ahí desde mucho antes para poder preparar este reporte que en torno nosotros lo podemos compartir con ustedes. Compañeros, también quisiera dar un reporte así rápido acerca del huracán Matthew. Como dije ayer y ayer sí, no presenta ninguna amenaza para el país de Belice, pero sí está causando muchísimo daño en las islas del Caribe. Eso es, estamos hablando de Hispaniola, que incluye Haití y la República Dominicana, especialmente esa porción de esa península de Haití que está del suroeste, donde se espera que pase el ojo o que esté pasando el ojo del huracán Matthew. Y entonces, luego de cruzar esta área, va a pasar por la sección este de Cuba. Y luego entonces brincará y se estará yendo a las Bahamas. Eventualmente debe estar yéndose hacia las costas de los Estados Unidos. No se sabe a este punto exactamente dónde va a entrar, pero el daño que está sucediendo en estas islas es fuerte. Compañeros, con vientos de 140 millas por hora y la cantidad de lluvia que está cayendo, y puesto de que esos países son bastante montañosos, pues ahí tienes la receta perfecta para catástrofe, por decir. Porque cuando se reportó una estación, lluvia de aproximadamente en exceso de 20 pulgadas de lluvia por un periodo de de cuántas horas, indicando de que la lluvia no ha parado y ha estado lloviendo fuertemente y se debe de esperar mucho, pero mucho daño, porque ¿qué sucede? Que cuando las aguas bajan de las montañas, hay muchos derrumbes, hay muchos deslizamientos, y en esos países donde pues no es como Belice, que nada más tenemos 360,000 personas, ahí viven cientos de miles de personas y hasta quizás millones de personas en esas islas. ¿Qué sucede? Es de que hay fuerte pérdida de vida y de propiedad. Nuestros pensamientos, nuestras oraciones, les pedimos que por favor durante el curso del día tomen tiempo para orar para esas personas que están pasando un tiempo difícil a este momento con este huracán. ¿Ok? Yo no soy del pensamiento de que Dios manda este tipo de cosas. Dios no castiga. Estas son cosas de la naturaleza. Yo no comparto el pensamiento de que si eres malo te va a venir el huracán. Y eso es completamente una línea de pensamiento completamente desligada a mi tipo de pensamiento. Son cosas de la naturaleza que suceden. Pero sin embargo les pedimos que oren todos para el bienestar de esta gente, para que puedan mantenerse sanos y salvos, y que al final del día, si es que haya destrucción, que sea mucho menos de lo que podría ser. Compañeros, también les vamos a agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores, la familia Vega, de la familia del señor honorable Gaspar Vega, su familia, su esposa, y también a German Vega Sons, el señor German y su esposa Karen. Muchas gracias. También le damos agradecimiento a Albion's Transportation, también a Hungry Man Barbecue y también a Aqualife Water, que son nuestros patrocinadores de este reporte del tiempo y también esta estación de televisión, Canal 10. Compañeros, son exactamente las 7:20. Vamos a tomar una pausa y regresamos con una discusión muy buena. Vamos a estar discutiendo muchos temas, ¿ok? Así que no se vayan, estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto esos anuncios.
On Friday, August 26, 2016, one member's behavior brought shame to the entire country.
What is your problem, Mr. Speaker? They pay you to block me. And that's what they pay you for. You're going to tell me? Damn house and representative is a joke. It's a joke.
Are Julius and the PUP ready to lead?
Sure, but you're asking for rules to be followed elsewhere. You're not following the rules. You're not following the rules. You're not following the rules.
When was the last time you got anything free? Well, with Digicel's new improved combo plans, now everyone talks free. With free talk in every plan and even more data for the same low monthly price. I mean, who doesn't love free? Free Sundays with our light plan, free weekends with our plus plan, free nights, weekends, and free calls to your circle with our elite and max plans, and even more free 4G data in our light, plus, and elite plans. Don't have a plan? It's easier than ever with low or no deposit for qualifying customers. Still the best plans in the country. Come in and start getting more.
Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Already a hotspot for commercial activities, entertainment, and recreation, Belize City will have a massive upgrade with the construction of the $30 million Belize City Center multi-purpose facility by the government of Belize.
The idea is that it will be a multi-purpose facility with the emphasis on court sports for the country, but with the ability to branch out, of course, into entertainment and other cultural venues that we would like to see happen within the city of Belize, and to also promote throughout the country of Belize other entertainment.
Upon completion, the facility will have 4,500 individually molded seats, 3 wooden courts, 4 locker rooms, and many other new and exciting amenities for sports and entertainment. The government of Belize is committed to the infrastructural development of not only our cities, but of our country. Your vision, our mission.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Mr. Briseno claims that he wants to imprison anyone named in immigration wrongdoing.
Once we get into government, we are going to go through this, and anybody that can be held criminally liable, we are going to hold them liable, and if they have to go to jail, they are going to go to jail. Enough is enough.
But even your name is there. I for recommending a visa. I saw it. It's an international person. I can't. But it's there in the visa one. That's my point. It's in the visa one. I think it's I saw it once. I saw it.
I did not. I don't remember ever. Please show me the page.
Are Johnny and the PUP ready to lead?
Government investment in sporting and recreational facilities countrywide continues under the Belize Infrastructure Limited. In the Cayo District, the Victor Galvez Recreational Park, the Falcon Field basketball court, and the Santa Elena football field are all completed and being enjoyed by the community. The Benquevejo Marshallek Football Stadium is under construction and residents are eagerly anticipating its completion. In Dangriga, the upgrading of the Carl Ramos football field is complete and ready for matches, while the construction of the Dangriga indoor court and multipurpose facility is well underway. In Punta Gorda, the residents are already enjoying the upgraded Toledo Union football field, while the PG indoor court and multipurpose facility is progressing on schedule. The government is committed to building vibrant communities. Your vision, our mission, the government of Belize.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Tengo el gran gusto de esta mañana de tener al señor Robert Checky Usher conmigo, discutiendo ciertos temas. We'll be discussing a number of issues. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. How are you, Checky?
I'm good.
You're
Thank
good.
you.
You're
So like a pretty short today.
Well, yes, you know.
Yeah, I'm good, but thank you very much, and good morning to our viewers and radio listeners. We have it live on Universal Radio as well, but so you know that you mentioned earlier that we have a little issue with the Channel 10 on air, but you know, you call the families and friends, you see it on the cable channel at 10 and they could listen, at least they could hear the audio through 88.5.
Yes.
You know, and it's a beautiful morning, Emmanuel. And
the strike continues.
Yeah, the strike continues.
The strike continues from the teachers. They're well within their rights to do so. There's no denial of that. The big issue at this point is there's a lot of talk outside.
Yeah.
Will it be detrimental to the students? Will they be able to catch up? I gather that there are exams coming up very shortly. I even mentioned, I think I heard some parent comment about we having midterms or something like that this week.
The only 1 month now since school opened, Emmanuel.
Exactly.
Only
so.
1 month,
Exactly
and I know
so.
in the month of September we had 2 major holidays.
Exactly so.
They have a lot of different things when they do, like the school, they do their march and do their projects, a lot of things. Get ready for the September. So when school just opening in September, they know much of the curriculum that they concentrate on. They concentrate on the activities and the patriotism and the history of the country. So when they go back to school now, they miss for next 2 days now. In all right now, they're like 4 days they don't miss out of school because of this situation.
And the prospect looming in the horizon of maybe even more, if the National Teachers Union so decide. So the big question is, ¿hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? And what effect will it have on the education of the students?
Manuel, do you the way how we look, you look like that is whole the government that runs some, right? But
they're trying to.
What are you saying that they are doing to the kids? The kids can't go to school.
The kids cannot go to school. There are some people who are saying, "Oh, but the kids, they even walk the teachers to the walk with the teachers and so forth." Obviously, you will fan the fire if it's convenient for you. You know, this is where you have those people who are political activists. You know. Grabbing at the situation conveniently, I must say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the vast majority of parents are going like, bueno, ya hicieron su demostración, ya tuvieron su demostración, ya yo creo que llegó al punto cuando deben llegar estar de vuelta en sus clases.
They were happy to announce that so many schools were closed in Corozal, so many was closed in Orange Walk. When they had the schools and closed, man, like they had bigger plans, but not. But what do you think about this one comparing 2005 to 2016?
But there is no comparison.
But they are saying it's the same.
No, there's not the same. It's definitely not the same. It's definitely not the same. Because, you see, it's all a part of a tactic. It's all part of a tactic that they're saying the PUP is trying to put on a label on the United Democratic Party as saying it is easily as corrupt or more corrupt than the PUP, because you're trying to make the situations seem similar, but it's not. At the end of the day, nobody can convince me that what happened in 2005 with the blatant corruption. Right now you only have allegations of corruption, because nobody can prove anything beyond a certain point. But in 2005, with all of the corruption that took in place,
one of the big
and
issues
we're talking about the excessive borrowings.
One of the big issues in 2005 was the BTL accommodation deal as well, right?
Well, the accommodation agreement was not even known.
Wow.
You know, it was not even known. It was not even known until December 2008.
That's when the UDP was already in power, right?
When our UDP was already in power, the agreement had been signed secretly by Said Musa.
So we can't compare 2005 with 16.
But there's no way. But again, the fires were lit yesterday, because in 2005, there was a similar situation. Look at the parallels they're trying to make, seem as if 2016 were the same as 2005. And there is no way that it's the same. There is no way.
But now, I believe we start mentioning it right here on this show, Emmanuel, about first they were clamoring for the 3%, but then the 3% may disappear. Now then they come back yesterday and holla, it's about the 3.
Which only begins to prove my point of the political interference from Mr. Luke Palacio. You know what I mean? But I have a release from the ministry.
Yeah, we need for here a release.
This is dated yesterday, October 3rd. It says the Ministry of Education, Youth, Sports and Culture wishes to set the record straight in light of the letter sent by Mr. Luke Palacio, President of BNTU, on October 1st, 2016, to the Chief Education Officer, declaring the decision of the BNTU's Council of Management to effect strike action effective Monday, October 3rd, 2016. I'm reading verbatim. The ministry categorically states that BNTU proposal number 22 was ventilated, in other words, was openly talked about over many meetings, and all parties agreed to bring the matter to close in a meeting of the joint negotiating team. I repeat, all parties agreed to bring the matter to a close in the meeting of the joint negotiating team of August 12th, 2016. The record will show. Let me take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Yes, morning, Mr. Martinez. Morning, Checky.
Morning, sir.
Look, man, only one more thing a little bit on this thing.
As much as you want.
I watched the news yesterday, Checky, and Mr. Martinez. And you see the fire when they put cross Belican and light it fire. This set one bad eye on the teacher and the people ready out there. This thing no look like the one strike them going on for anything betterment. The people that have what they following just want to try to overthrow this government. They want to do all kind of stupidness. We left one bad reflection on the people and the country, I believe. You know what I mean? Because if you look, if you got one demonstration, if you got one strike, I mean, you could walk in your placards and things. And where you will light fire on the bridge, you don't know what could happen when you light one fire like that. You know what I mean? You don't know how far one fire could do. And this, that the behavior where one lot of the belief, they don't want to see the whole place go on a fire. And I just hope that the government would really take it seriously and have these people punished. You know what I mean? Make the magistrate, the judge, stone them with the book where the law say, and send them back, make them get some sense. Because they know they look for nothing, then they look for try to overthrow the government. And like I watch and I say, the good things what the country do, the good thing what the government do, sorry, they don't mention nothing about it. The people are just a tumble and they just want me make one mischief and make the country look bad and want the government look bad. Then teachers were there on strike, that made the government, they don't get no pay as long as they don't report at school. Mr. Wayne, Mr. Palacio, he already, when the month end, if the teacher not get paid, he still going to all the union fees to these teachers. And they don't realize that a stupidness in the live fat, and then when they laugh, but they strike. You know what I mean? If you notice the people when they go up on this strike, watch the sugar people, the cane farmers, some of the cane farmers, because not all of them. Watch the cane farmers then. You know what I mean? But then one way, gone with the money from the cane farmers association, and now they want government give me everything they want the government take and give them and give them and give them. Everything they look for and cry. I mean when they collect the sweet, when they collect the honey, after they stick, it's alright. But they don't realize you have to put the sugar to make the bee eat. And when the bee eat, you get more honey. Bye.
Yes, sir. Well placed.
That's all right. Cool. Emmanuel, before we elaborate on that, just finish with that release that you're going to read.
Of course. That was what I was doing. The ministry, where was it? The record will show the letter of the BNTU to be a clear attempt to muddy the waters and to shift the goalpost, notwithstanding what has transpired in negotiations so far with respect to the BNTU special proposal number 22. So we have that established there. The BNTU letter states, BNTU, unquote, BNTU is not in agreement with that statement and the government of Belize's position, and we are demanding that our proposal P22 be fully and urgently addressed. especially related to the employment status, service benefits, and rights of non-teaching staffs of our secondary and tertiary level institutions. Now, what he's saying is that they had agreed in the joint, what is it? What is the name of the what you call it? And the three unions, the heads of the joint negotiating team, right? Which is Ruth Palacio, Sharon Fraser, and Mr. Eldred Neal. Okay, that this number 22, proposal number 22, was going to be, the discussions were going to be closed, and that in that meeting that they will bring the matter to a close, and all of a sudden now BNTU is bringing it back. So look at the lack of ethics in regards to that. So the BNTU's letter goes on with the demand. They demand urgent reinstatement and negotiations and discussion of Proposal 22, notwithstanding the fact that they had agreed that it was going to be closed. The discussion was going to be closed. No, they're asking for it to be put back. And now I guess that Mr. Fraser is going to brazenly say, well, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you I want it back.
But Emmanuel, after the 23rd meeting at the Best Western with the Prime Minister and the BNTU, they came out and they said that they're not
I'm gonna get to that.
They said that they not agree to the points along with the PM. So they will talk to the members and then decide what they do. If you not agree with the point, you're not supposed to sensibly say, okay, PM will need to meet again because we don't need this. Right? But then they meet with the member and they holler, strike. How you gonna get anything done like that?
PNTA's letter goes on. For the record, the ministry wishes to establish the following facts, which are backed up by various minutes of the meeting. So there's record. They could back it up. They can prove that these things are right. Because the first thing we say, well, how you could prove that that thing is right? There are minutes to prove that that is right. Okay? Minutes of the meetings of the collective bargaining negotiating process. Those will show you Luke Palacio bad mind. And he know the teacher's timing. He know one ex-political timing. Nonetheless, some teachers are following him. Well,
he's their leader.
Let it be. 1. A partial collective bargain agreement was signed in October 2012 between the government of Belize and the joint unions, PSU, PSSM, BNTU, following initial negotiations. 2. BNTU's special proposal, number 22, specifically that BNTU is requesting that BNTU pays 100% salaries and benefits of all grant-aided secondary and tertiary level educational institutions remained among the items on the table after the partial collective bargain agreement was signed. 3. The JNT agreed that the proposal be put to Cabinet for its consideration and decision, given the financial implications. 4. A Cabinet paper was drafted and shared with the JNT, including BNTU, for its input and amendments. Now let me see if I can quickly download the following page here. It seems that, okay. But point well made. No, there it is. I'm trying to just quickly, there it is, folks. I apologize there, but I have to, this print is way too small for me to read without
you need extra two? You need the extra two?
There you are. 5. Following this, the Cabinet paper, I'm going to explain this to you just shortly, but I just have a responsibility to tell you, to talk about the release. The paper was submitted on July 29, 2015, and considered by Cabinet on August 4th. Cabinet did not approve the proposal given the cost implications, particularly as it related to pensions, given that separate actuarial studies had indicated that the pension scheme, as currently configured, is unsustainable, and there was a need to transition to a contributory scheme. Okay? 6. At a meeting on August 20th, 2015, after Cabinet's response to the Cabinet paper, it was agreed by the JNT, which is a joint negotiating team, that A, A new cabinet paper will be resubmitted to cabinet, making reference to the previous paper to be prepared by Chief Executive Officer Leacock. This cabinet paper will be shared with JNT before being forwarded to cabinet. The cabinet paper should only be on the issue of proprietorship of 4 schools, namely Toledo Community College, San Pedro High School. Let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show.
Hi, good morning, guys. How are you today?
I'm doing good, sir. Thank you. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine because whatever the BNTU and Janet Bersenio and the that is VIP, and whosoever, these guys, they don't even got the talent for run one country. They can't topple this government, man.
No, they can't.
We don't need to use that on the radio. Then teachers will strike the PUP teacher. And many of the schools, some schools in the south had 100% teachers and 99% students. Many schools, Johnny, he won't be prime minister. I don't know. We know that he can't do that job. We know. And we look at Johnny and the crowd now remember that they have one saying that if a person is himself in a road and who passed the derby in it, they remember all the time, Johnny, we know who that you on the PUP. You'll never come back. While on the mechanized, the United Democratic Party, we are building and proud.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and make sure that you hear my brother Tito play for me.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Richards, the call.
Yes, man.
How things standing at the south, man? Tell what going at the south.
Well, the south is booming. We got such beautiful streets. In the center of Mango Creek and Mango Creek the Pillow. We have a new chairman and the work is going, man.
Yeah.
And countrywide, I listen to the news when I go to Cayo, Belize City, man. I think I read the United States, man.
Yeah. Be a tourist in your own country.
Yes, and even we have a new extension from the polyclinic in Mango Creek here.
Wow, that's good to know.
A lot of things, man. We have many, many things that the United Democratic Party, continue. And just to emphasize, we, the United Democratic Party, we are building and proud while the PUP just blah, blah, blah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Continue informing us from the south.
But the point is that, some people might not understand everything, but what happens, because I read it really fast, but what happens is that there is evidence that the government has been trying to dialogue with the Belize National Teachers Union.
Yeah, but
all of these instances showing that the government is intent on dialogue. But Mr. Madeva, his name is,
but Emmanuel
is only trying to being there only trying to be negative and to insist on his political campaign.
How can we go forward if me and you have an issue and me and you can't talk?
Not only that, but if you come back with the same thing when we agreed for close last month.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you bring back the same thing that me and you don't agree that we'll close this deal up to August. And then all of a sudden you come back and tell me, oh, but I want that same thing I want it again now.
Yeah, and
but
then
what kind of people are you then?
And then the thing is,
what
right?
Kind of
the
people
thing is
are
that,
you?
But look for the strength when they try work on closing schools. They close school, affect only the members of the cabinet, It affect the students and the parents.
The parents, the schools, and everybody's affected.
But then they have that as one tool for them, as a strength. I say, okay.
The kids? The students, really? A lot of them are glad for the holiday.
Yeah, but then you see, when we had the summer holidays, right? They would have been in a better position if they may challenge all this thing through the summer holiday when they made up on 2 months and a half holiday, Emmanuel.
Oh, but that's not within their political agenda.
But
they
you see,
they will do it just these days.
Yeah, and keep the kids back from learning. But Emmanuel, we need to take one break.
Yes.
So, folks, we take a short break. The time is exactly 12 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We have the tribute of the late, great DJ Che that we'll be sharing with you in a very short while, because there is a tribute that will be coming up this weekend. So we'll be sharing that with you. But for now, we'll take a short break, and we will be right back.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Belize! With Digicel's new lower rates, calls are as low as 47 cents a minute. That's a 22% drop in rates. That means more calls, more texts, and more data. And with the largest network in the country, you get the lowest rates to more cell, business, and home phones. It's crystal clear.
The credit lasts longer with Digicel.
Get more, always more with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Johnny Briceño and the PUP went to Belmopan to declare all their assets to the National Assembly. But did they declare everything? Yes, Johnny. Bring back the people's money.
DigiFans get more, so much more. And when you're a DigiFan with a combo plan, everyone talks free. Free nights, free weekends, more data on the country's largest 4G network, and the best call rates as low as 9 cents a minute. They get more ways to show who they are in more places on more phones. And with the most affordable plans in the country, they get it for less. Be a DigiFan. Get more.
I'm a DigiFan.
I'm a DigiFan. I'm a DigiFan.
Because I get more.
Because I get more.
Because I get more. Always more with Digicel.
Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
The Barrow administration has put mechanisms in place to weed out wrongdoing in the immigration department. But let us examine what occurred during the PUP tenure. When in September 22nd, 1992, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was instructed by Syed Musa to write to the Director of Immigration and approve 254 nationality certificates with no oversight, waiving all fees. The certificates bore no photograph of the applicant, and there was no record of swearing in, an oath having been taken. In several other instances, Syed Musa was written to requesting the waiver of the procedures and fees of many persons applying for nationality. They gave away millions of dollars in revenue belonging to the government of Belize. Julius Espat says police beat him up during the incident that he caused at the House meeting.
I've gotten beaten up by the police forces. Someone here beat me up that cool, and they beat me up.
He even filled out a medical report for the police. But, lucky for us, he didn't know what all was caught on tape. Damn! Is Julius telling the truth? You be the judge.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. In the previous segment, we were talking about a letter from the Ministry of Education, and I purposely read through it, even though I read it fast. But all that was meant with that was that the government has been dialoguing with these people. It's not as if it has closed its doors, but we have a very unyielding man at the helm of the BNTU in the name of Mr. Luke Palacio, who seems hell-bent on trying to hold the government at ransom. And then a lot of people are questioning, is it within the purview of the teachers' union to do what they're doing now? Yes, they have a right to demonstrate, yes, but should they really go all the way and essentially close this country down? Is it within their rights? Those are questions that people are asking, because at the end of the day, they are affected by it. But then a lot of teachers are saying, well, originally what we want is our 3%. And then Luke Palacio at one moment said, but it's not about the 3%. So at the end of the day, what is it about?
Well, no, they're back to the 3 now.
They're back to the 3%.
Yeah. But Emmanuel, you mentioned something very importantly last week about the meeting that was held at the Best Western on the 22nd of September. When they were going in to negotiate, it was supposed to be about the 3%. Mm-hmm. So the Prime Minister took with him
the whole team of experts and everything.
When it comes to finances. Mm-hmm. So that was supposed to be the discussion. So the man got there and people would discuss that. But when this meeting started, they said, we don't want to discuss that. We want to discuss something else. So the PM got prepared for one thing, and then they got prepared for something else. So what now? They don't want to discuss that, so the PM wasn't prepared to discuss that because he can answer them right away. So what?
So you're wondering, what kind of person is this Luke Palacio? Is he just a stooge of a political party? He's being, he's a puppet? Well, what is going on? Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Wilfrido.
Good morning.
Wilfrido, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. I just want to put my little 2 cents, no?
Yes.
Concerning this problem with the teachers, right? I can sympathize and I can empathize with the teachers, right?
Yes.
But I think they're duty bound not to do what they're doing because they're affecting the education of the children. About the 3%, I think that they are trying to be greedy. Right? And the teachers are the best paid public servants in the country.
We got all the issue with this phone too. Yeah, so Emmanuel, you wonder if I have to negotiate something and then I can't really tell you right off the bat if I could agree with that because I never got prepared for that. So now you come out, this man come out and say, well, the PM never agreed to nothing what we talk about. So we going back to members and we decide what we want to do. And they're going to discharge. The big word they use are industrial action, right? And they're going to industrial action. So what then I want with all of their groups that get together, Emmanuel? Then I want the PM come up tomorrow and say, okay, you know what? I have spoken to the Governor General and I have informed the Governor General that from today I'm dissolving the cabinet and election will be called in a month's time.
But that will not happen.
But you figure that the one they want to hear?
That's what they would imagine. That's what they want to hear. But that will not happen. Prime Minister Dean Barrow will not be coerced into any kind of situation like that. I'm telling you that above all, the United Democratic Party was elected to govern this country by the vast majority of people in this country. Yeah. And I think that BNTU needs to be reminded of it, that they are the ones who have been given the mandate to govern.
And when they said but just by the stroke of a pen, it's not by the stroke of a pen, it's a stroke of the vast majority. The vast majority of people that elect this UDP to be the government, that gives you the power of the pen. So then I just want a stroke on a pen, and not anybody could just take a pen and sign. You understand? So it's not as easy as that. So sometimes when people talk, they have to watch how they talk too.
Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Good morning, sir. I'm calling from Belmopan.
Yes,
Good morning. How is Belmopan this morning?
Oh, it's pretty sunny, pretty sun coming up. No rain, nothing.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, tell us, sir. Tell us.
I'm just calling to, I don't know what happened to Mr. Luke Palas, but I need to tell us about our pension, what, for this 94, 95, 96, what the government for PUP days so weak.
Is that a fact?
Right? And I don't know what the secretary is now, so now instead I need to worry about teachers. I don't want pension, I know I to get my pension, but man, hurricane just passed, man. Why should I worry about only 3%, man? The Prime Minister don't say that I can get it next year. Man. But, I don't know what happened to Luke. Instead I worry about this, about that, This is right now, this is school. It pushed me hard. My mobile, some teachers, some never did attend. All the students went to school. So I don't know what will take place out there. The parents are very angry, And that is only
Sir,
the message
a lot of people are asking themselves the same question. Why not worry about the big issues? Why not worry about the pensions? Why not worry about the working conditions? Why not worry about current issues affecting directly the teachers? Okay? Rather than trying to play political party.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much, sir.
You are welcome, sir.
But Emmanuel, so this thing here can't be solved out in a one day with their 8 points and then people ask for. Now suppose the vast majority and the wider populace come out and say, okay, then they ask the and thing, we want to know what they go on to, so make a call for a referendum. And the government get a team and start to go over the country and ask who agreed to this and who not agreed to that. And have public hearings and public meetings and things like that. You know how long something like that will take? Because not everybody have the same opinion.
That's exactly right.
You understand? So if you got a strike yesterday, if the PM make up on the news yesterday and say we are agreed to all the points I want to say, then we go back to school today, right? So if the PM not come out again today and say that, if they agree to things, so what? Then I have school tomorrow again? But the Ministry of Education mentioned clearly, and then they put it one other way, that the Minister of Education said that's his job, to make sure that they have teachers in the classroom.
Above all, it's his job, don't you think?
Yeah.
Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Yeah, just please lower your television. Yes, just please. All right, thank you very much, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, check.
Yes, sir.
If they look on men, if look for last year and then the way they jump up, I think they got crowd. If you could recall back the 18th of November 2014, right? The 18th of November 2014 in Belmopan, when one crowd of them they jump up, make them. You see, PUP there, Johnny and the crowd all of them, they went in the car election and this and that and the other. You remember that crowd when they over 10,000 people was up there in Belmopan supporting
the Petro Caribbean,
no? In Barrow.
Yep.
I wonder if he got half of that there crowd when they out there. You know what I mean? If he got half of that crowd when they out there Belmopan, when they want not spend the Petro Caribbean, but yet 88 million gone for Petro Caribbean where PUP no sure nothing about it. And the thing where the people are supposed to, I think all the Belizeans supposed to sit down and they think. When Johnny and then stand up, the Belizean people, they're supposed to tell the people that we're part of this $1 billion, the super bond, where we don't know how long it take for we pay. That's the way the people are supposed to think about. Because anytime PUP sit down, the amount of tax and this where the people will have to take to pay, to make them pay back that. I don't know if anybody could live in the country or Belize. This country, they're like one bomb, they set just the way to explode, because anytime you hear PUP take over, the amount of tax, the amount of people that will be fired from their jobs, man, I don't know what will happen. I don't know what will happen to the country. I just pray that you wouldn't go be like one El Salvador some couple of years back. You know what I mean? But anytime PUP sit down, that's the thing where the people just have to sit down seriously and think about and when I face. Because far as what they say, all people, all the IMF and all kind of thing, they raise tax off, discharge off. Right on Johnny's speech, several times, they have to cut down on this, then they have to cut down on that. My brother, everybody they hustle, everybody they get one piece of bread for their eat. And anytime the PUP sit down, a lot of people going home and they don't know what part they want to eat. People must try and understand and bear up with Mr. Barrow when get over all of this thing, because if everything PUP take and sell, if they never sell it, we no more in this year problem. Government live by the revenue. The more revenue the government collect, the more people could be employed. And when it got the thing where you could hold on and collect your revenue was disposed of, because I believe that the racket they run. Because you will sell this for so much, and you buy it for so much, and you are going back and sell it for so much again. Something wrong. What part where your port there? What part the forestry department there? Man, right up to the old prison, the old jail where my dad I believe, right up to that sellout. You know what I mean? The Ocha, the world, the hospital site me there. Who won that place? That place could have been built up. Since they want to help the poor people there, as they say, they could have built so nice apartment up there and give to the poor people who can't afford to except buy one house. All of these things the people are supposed to sit down and think about, not just to jump up and ball, look on it and go find out who won in the place.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Point well made,
Yeah.
well made. And like a lot of people are saying, and I'm going to repeat a lot what the people are saying. Why didn't the teachers union, why didn't the BNTU strike when they had the PUP froze their salaries way back in 2000?
That wouldn't call the wage freeze?
The wage freeze. Why didn't, and they only had, I think, a one-day demonstration. They didn't take it all the way. Why didn't they demonstrate when the secret agreements were disclosed, where it's costing us $234 million, the accommodation agreement? Why didn't the BNTU go into strike more than industrial action when the corruption was rampant in the PUP? Huh?
Do you remember the Development Finance Corporation as well, Emmanuel?
Why didn't they?
You remember
why
that?
didn't they exactly? When one person got what, $30 million?
One day, yeah.
Yeah, no, in one day. Why?
You know that one time the
Why?
CNP government coming back.
When you had worse situations back then, and now, not because they're not giving them, they're simply telling them, can we give it to you in 6 months' time, the 3%? They're making big deal out of this. But realizing that the 3% in itself was not enough to do industrial action, now they have crafted this 8-point measure and gone on a political campaign. Now you see how political this has turned. Not so, Checky?
Yeah, but you remember that one time this government came back in 2008 when the Prime Minister did the implementation of Development Finance Corporation again,
Yes,
right?
yes.
DFC. What text going? You look like you they get a lot of call for foreign or Europe or them place there. Anyway,
I'm asking, we can't answer the telephones, really.
the number
The number to call is 302-2170. We're not authorized to answer the telephones.
Good morning. It says the PM need to realize it's not fair from them to try to pressure him. You understand the line, right?
Yes.
All right. Then it goes on to say, if it's not them, it's not them who put him there.
Exactly.
You realize the sentiments of that?
Mm-hmm.
He said their loan PUP take out $100 per day when they not go work, when they not go.
I must admit that I have a number.
Yeah, go through some of the text there, because I know they send so important.
This morning now, you tell me who don't know Luke Palacio that want die hard PUP. He turned this 3% thing into politics. Am I right or wrong? But you're absolutely right, sir. But he... Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Hello, good morning, you're live.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chucky.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, what you need to do, this government what to do is like, you say, tell all those teachers to handle those kids and get new teachers. There's a lot of students that just come out from high school right now. They need a job. And those old teachers, they're just striking there for 3%. They know the government is working hard for the whole country of Belize. And these teachers are striking for 3%.
Okay, thank you very much, Carla. Emmanuel, you might wonder why a lot of people still they support the teachers. I don't have nothing against them getting their 3%, but you know a lot of people still believe that this thing not only about the 3%, you know. You understand? You got some more text messages there?
Yes, yeah, and a lot of them, like I said, I can't possibly share all of them. Pero el gobierno de Belice le debe quitar sus salarios a los maestros de vacaciones definitivamente porque para que vean realmente que trabajen y vean cómo duro se gana el sudor de la frente. Bueno, ahí estos son los comentarios que la gente dice.
Do you feel the sentiments of the people, right?
Yeah. Comen ayer aquí ni se ver maestros dispuestos a enseñar que Juárez no quiso darles las llaves de la escuela. El principal Juárez no quiso darle las llaves de la escuela a 4 maestros que fueron dispuestos a enseñar. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Yeah, por favor, bajo el volumen de tu televisión, please. Hello, good morning. That out of proportion, no, Emmanuel.
Que comen ayer aquí en San Joaquín, hubieron 4 maestros dispuestos a enseñar y que el principal Juárez no quiso darle la llave de la escuela.
That is not right. But you see, you preempt this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the parents they are starting to get upset.
Of course they will. It's going to backfire on its own merit.
And you were singing it all the time last 2 weeks, right?
Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Quería pasar un mensaje por la televisión, ¿no? En vivo.
Pero dime qué es el mensaje.
Es sobre que tenemos una competición de fútbol en Santa Familia, tiene 16 años, hacemos una copa navideña, ¿no? Ahora el concilio de Santa Familia nos dejó el campo para que no lo podamos usar para esta competición, ¿no?
¿Santa Mira de Sancayo?
Sí, San Ignacio.
¿O San Ignacio?
Sí.
Ándale con tu anuncio. ¿Qué es con tu anuncio? Sigue.
Sí, San Ignacio. Tenemos una competición, tenemos 16 años que hacemos la Copa Navideña en Santa Familia.
Ok, muy bien, muy bien.
Ahora que este nuevo concilio ha ganado, pues ha elegido un Sport Committee y nos han cerrado el campo para que no lo podamos usar el campo para hacer esas actividades, ¿no? Y eso es algo que nos golpea, ¿no? Porque hacemos algo para la juventud, no es algo personal.
Así que no les están dando el uso de la cancha.
No nos quieren dar el uso para usar el campo, ¿no? Hace 2 semanas tuvimos un partido amistoso, las muchachas de Santa Familia con las muchachas del Cayo, y que los que lo hicieron y metieron hasta policía, ¿no?
Don't you need to check with the rural development officer because it's a
Nos
village.
metieron hasta policía, pero cuando la policía llegó le dijo a la persona encargado ahí que el campo es libre.
Yeah,
Y
because it's a
nosotros
village.
tenemos entendido que el campo es del gobierno, el campo es de todos los aldeanos de Santa Familia, pero el campo es equipado de gobierno, no es algo personal de nadie, ¿no? Entonces, lo que hicimos fue que le mandamos una carta al ministro Aragón. Hasta ahorita no hemos conseguido una respuesta de él. Quisiéramos
en su respuesta del ministro Aragón, qué podemos hacer sobre el campo de fútbol, ¿no? Porque sabemos que el campo de fútbol no es política, es algo personal de todos.
Si me estás diciendo, joven, de que la cancha de fútbol le pertenece al gobierno, entonces esto cae dentro de la responsabilidad del National Sports Council.
Right.
Sí,
Entonces,
le mandamos una carta al ministro Patrick Papa y al ministro Aragón para ver qué ellos pueden hacer sobre eso.
¿Tú me das tu número, por favor?
Es 650-3771.
Repite,
3771.
Ok, muy bien. Yo voy a referir este número al señor Richard Domínguez, que es el encargado, y le voy a pedir que te llame.
Estamos haciendo en San Ignacio, en el colegio Sacred Heart College, ahí el principal y el maestro pues nos dieron esta oportunidad para que podamos seguir en las competiciones, entonces lo estamos haciendo en el colegio de San Ignacio, así que le damos muchísimas gracias al maestro o al principal del colegio de Sacred Heart College, ahí tenemos nuestra competición en estos momentos, ahí lo llevamos a cabo.
Ok, muy bien. Le llamamos la atención, señor Richard Domínguez, si me está escuchando ahora, por favor comunícate al siguiente número, 650-3771, porque tienes un asunto ahí en Santa Familia que merece de tus atenciones. Así que, muchas gracias, señor, muchas gracias.
Yeah, let's go to those text messages, man.
Sí, porque están entrando como...
Yeah, we need for sharing.
Si no es política, ¿por qué cuando PUP vendió los assets del país, siendo los maestros tan inteligentes, no hicieron ni dijeron nada? Ese pinche Juárez principal... Ay, perdón. No debí de haber leído esa porción. Pero, sin embargo, ¿sabes cómo la gente me pone en situaciones a veces con sus mensajes? Pero ahí al punto estás correcto, joven. Absolutamente correcto. Que hubieron tantas situaciones cuando merecía la demostración de los maestros. Pero se quedaron calladitos.
What's the
Porque
issue?
no les merecía, no les convenía hacerlo. Ahora, porque el gobierno les pidió que por favor atrasen el 3%. Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, Chucky.
Good morning.
Because just want people to know that we, the parents, could plan a demonstration against the teachers. Then, because we will go to the classroom them, and now they can go back in them and they find new teachers for them. Because they know they do things for the children and for themselves. They do things for the government in a whole. I didn't know the teachers involved in part of the ministry or something like that. That's the total nonsense. I disgust that because they keep back the children and they don't love the children, they love themselves. And the money, they know they work for the community and the children. What kind of politician there will be if that so be the case? They'll do this, they'll accuse Barack.
Wow, clearly a good, thank you very much, ma'am. Where is the love?
Yep.
Where is the love? Is it for teaching, for the kids, or is it for money?
Teacher got your back.
Teachers got your back?
Emmanuel,
have turned their backs on the kids.
I tell you that a lot of parents were upset yesterday.
Of course.
Vast majority of parents was upset yesterday.
Upset because they go like, ¿y qué pasó con la educación de mis hijos? Este fin de semana debe ser midterm y no están preparados los niños. Y luego entonces cuando empiezan a fallar, yo estoy de acuerdo que si quieres tener tu demostración, va y haz tu bulla, pero regresa a tu escuela. Regresa a tu escuela, joven.
We have an ex-call coming in there.
Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Oiga, este es el número para poder llamar con la radio. Yo quiero un número que me den porque ya marqué al 3022170 y no lo consigo.
Ah, ok, ahora lo conseguiste, señora. Ahí estás.
Ajá.
Adelante.
Bueno.
Adelante, estás en vivo.
Oh, bueno. Ajá. Yo solo quería decirle que esos maestros que están haciendo huelga hoy en día, hoy, que por favor les quite el gobierno para su salario, porque no es justo que hagan sufrir a los niños, y sino que hagan huelga a la gente. Yo estoy seguro que toda la gente están conscientes de lo que está pasando y van a hacer una huelga contra de los maestros. Y pongan maestros nuevos.
hay maestros nuevos que necesitan trabajar también. Ellos no quieren el trabajo porque fallan, o si no que hagan huelgas, si tanto quieren hacer huelga sábado, ¿por qué no hacen? Porque sábado lo hagan para borrachera.
Ahí está, pues Chan, muchas gracias. Y excelente llamada, muchas gracias por su participación. Eso es justo lo que hemos estado hablando. Va a llegar a un punto cuando los mismos parientes van a empezar a estar conscientes del problema. ¿Qué va a suceder? Que ahora los maestros están consiguiendo la ira de los parientes. Porque los parientes dicen, bueno, ¿y qué pasó con mis hijos? ¿Qué pasó con la educación de mis hijos? Tú estás peleando tu dinero, pero ¿qué pasó con mis hijos, la educación de mis hijos?
Yep, Emmanuel, we are talking about the tires that were burned on the bridge too, and see who is involved and who is not involved and when make that happen. But we need to take one break and come back. Then we still got this tribute, the first annual tribute to DJ Che, that we want to, inform our listeners and our viewers. But right now, let's take a break and we'll be right back. I know they take one break because we really have to go for a break, but this man need the coffee. Because they're up right now and without the coffee, can't stay up there. So let's take a break.
Can the accommodation agreement award portion be used to fund government projects? Well, Mr. Man, Eamon Courtney, he did said no. Well, make I set the record straight. Out of all the money where the court award for BTL, the biggest amount that for the illegal accommodation agreement where Musa and the PUP they signed. When the government and Ashraf gone to court, the two sides may agree that the money from the accommodation agreement may want put in our charitable trust for fund projects for the Belizean people. But not take my word for it. The director saw in this document with Sam, the Telemedia Acquisition Settlement Act. Make I read it for you. The balance shall be applied in accordance with such requests for grants as the government may reasonably make to fund projects to help the people of Belize. That clear as day. Stop listening to people with up on Ashcraft payroll. The record set. Boom!
On Friday, August 26, 2016, one member's behavior brought shame to the entire country.
What is your problem, Mr. Speaker? They pay you to block me, and that's what they pay you for. You're gonna tell me? You're gonna tell me? It's a joke. It's a joke.
Are Julius and the PUP ready to lead?
Sir, but you're asking for rules to be followed elsewhere. You're not following the rules. You're not following the rules.
When was the last time you got anything free? Well, with Digicel's new improved combo plans, now everyone talks free. With free talk in every plan and even more data for the same low monthly price. I mean, who doesn't love free? Free Sundays with our light plan, free weekends with our plus plan, free nights, weekends, and free calls to your circle with our elite and max plans, and even more free 4G data in our light, plus, and elite plans. Don't have a plan? It's easier than ever with low or no deposit for qualifying customers. Still the best plans in the country. Come in and start getting more.
Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Government investment in sporting and recreational facilities countrywide continues under the Belize Infrastructure Limited. In the Cayo District, the Victor Galvez Recreational Park, the Falcon Field Basketball Court, and the Santa Elena Football Field are all completed and being enjoyed by the community. The Benquevejo Marshallek Football Stadium is under construction and residents are eagerly anticipating its completion. In Dangriga, the upgrading of the Carl Ramos football field is complete and ready for matches, while the construction of the Dangriga indoor court and multipurpose facility is well underway. In Punta Gorda, the residents are already enjoying the upgraded Toledo Union football field, while the PG indoor court and multipurpose facility is progressing on schedule. The government is committed to building vibrant communities. Your vision, our mission, the government of Belize.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. I'm very busy this morning.
Look like you're gonna get lost in your phone, man.
Because I'm gonna ask the production to change the number on the screen. Rather than that 6616534, to put up the 6357436 number. 6357436. This way, I can more easily read the messages rather than the old little frying pan that I have here. Well,
all are reliable.
All are reliable, but tengo dos. Pero es mejor que lo envíes a este número 635-7436 que a este otro número 661-6534. No uses este número. Usa este 635-7436.
Emmanuel, it was a sad scene when we saw that the schools over the country, they closed down, you know, the video, one of our school, and they show the shots there, and say this one closed down, that one closed down, that one closed down. That like if somebody dead, you know, like that they mourn for something, and that is totally wrong. You know, totally wrong, because like where somebody sent him a text for San Joaquin and said that some teachers show up and the principal never want to give them the keys.
Yes.
So,
and I'm trying to pull up that message as I see right now, but the problem with those little old phones is that you lose them, you know.
Old phones, talking about...
He says, good morning, just want to say that as a parent, I joined with the other parents to do a demonstration against the teachers. Our children will get affected severely. Raheem, I will stone you with this phone. Just comedy, a little bit of comedy there, a little bit of humor. Affected with this scenario. With the strike, thank you. And it goes on to say, ese maestro de San Joaquín es un Bill PUP. Él perdió el election en San Narciso contra el UDP. Él es Juárez. PUP. Y también queremos que el gobierno saque a Javier Magaña, que le va a pasar traslados de maestros y tiene muchos favoritismo aquí en San Joaquín. Ya es demasiado.
Wait, they transfer some of my teachers?
Ya, y que ya es demasiado la tontería que está haciendo. Compañeros, hay muchos, pero muchos mensajes que han estado entrando y yo les doy las gracias por sus mensajes porque están ustedes diciendo justamente lo que es el sentimiento actual. Los papás están diciendo, bueno, ¿y qué pasó con la educación de mis hijos? What is going to happen to the education of our kids? That is the big problem, you know. Strike after day after day, el pobre chamaco. Ahí se queda sin educación.
And nothing happened.
Sugar City Morning Show.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I had a call concerning the teachers, no?
Uh-huh.
I agree with the lady.
Uh-huh.
I agree with the lady.
Yes, go ahead.
For me, we the parents don't want to strike and take out the teachers because I don't think they're capable of teaching for with children because they're into politics.
Apparently, yes, because apparently they're striking for the money, so where is the love? Where is the love they profess to have the children?
I think the teachers are smart enough to educate our children, but I think they're really out of order, and I don't think they qualify for teach our children if they're into politics and no benefit of the children.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they did it only for their money.
All right, well, you see.
Thank you very much,
ma'am. We need to do something, or we the parents have to stand up and do something and take them out.
You see?
And put in new teachers.
Yeah, because the
I think
teacher.
that's the best thing government needs to do. Take them out.
Because
And
Carla.
we all support our parents. We're willing to support him.
Thank you very much.
But
I'm calling from Corazal.
But the see, Carla, just echo the students' business in a school, the teachers' business in a school as well, and they're not in school.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you too, ma'am. Thank you too, ma'am.
Now you gonna say this thing a backfire. But you gotta rile up, not right. Is that the fact, right?
It's a fact, it's a fact. It's only. Dice aquí en San José queremos nuevos maestros. ¿Qué está pasando? Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Son like they're gonna party.
Good morning, buenos días.
Buenos días. No le hagan creer a esos profesores lo que andan diciendo. Ahorita nosotros estamos en poder y ahora ellos tienen que aguantarse. Están llorando porque el presidente de UB solo tiene bachelor's degree y el hijo de Mr. Barrow no tiene cualificación. Eso no les importa a nosotros. Hoy nosotros estamos en poder, ahora nosotros tenemos que hacer hustle. Así.
You see, Emmanuel, people they bring out their sentiments now. You know? And
Es que ya pasó el proceso donde se justifica la demostración. Ya pasó, por eso dije, tienes todo el derecho de pasar tu demostración, de hacer tu demostración, de ir un par de días y hacer todo el ruido que quieras, inventar toda la madre que quieras inventar, pero después de esto tu lugar es en la clase. Porque los niños necesitan educación. No pierdas el enfoque de tu trabajo.
Emmanuel, but no only that,
juegues política.
Not only that.
No juegues política.
Not only that the students they need the education and you are the educator. You are getting paid to do it.
You're getting paid to do it.
It's not like you just to give your knowledge.
Exactly.
It's a job.
No, estamos viendo que las cartas se están dando vuelta. Los maestros están diciendo, bueno, ¿y qué onda con esos maestros? ¿Nos van a enseñar? No es una vergüenza, y eso es el sentimiento saliendo de la gente.
And you wonder now if they go back, because what happened now, and we can't expect that. Let's go to the call.
Sugar City Morning Show, buenos días, good morning.
Morning Show.
Yes.
Oye, quiero dar mi opinión.
Adelante.
Esos maestros que están haciendo strike no quieren trabajar. Buscan darle a los maestros que tienen licencia y no tienen trabajo y quieren trabajar y acaban de salir del colegio, pues darle a ellos el trabajo, porque esos maestros que están haciendo strike no quieren trabajar, solo quieren ganar dinero suave. Gracias.
A usted, diría a la gente, que lo quieren ganar schmuck. Bueno.
Well, Emmanuel,
ahora estamos viendo el sentimiento de los papás, de los parientes.
If what happened is now, let's say, all right, they do the demonstration today again, and like you clearly said, they have the right to demonstrate and do what they need to do. If they do it today again and they announce, okay, we're going to school tomorrow, I hope they don't go back to school with with a vengeance against the kids and the parents and start to go slow. You understand?
Well, then that is even more right for the parents to say, tell you what, estos maestros, algo tenemos que hacer sobre esto. Then the parents demonstrate against the teachers themselves.
Yeah, you know they have a lot of...
That's a fact. We're not saying that's going to happen.
Yeah, but we hope that happens.
We're hoping that doesn't happen. All right?
Okay.
But you see, and this kind of thing shouldn't be happening. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning. Buenos días, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Well, I'm calling to ask you, do you all like the corruption of the government?
No, we're not. Which corruption are you talking about?
Well, the government is so corrupted.
Give me
two. They're not standing up because of money. They're standing up because of the terrible corruption that the government has.
Okay.
The amount of things that they're doing, the way they're living, the money, the way they're spending the money, and all you cry that they don't have money. The amount of new vehicles that they buy every single day.
Is that a fact, sir?
We are heading.
Is that a fact, sir?
If they continue like this.
Sir, you're making your opinion seem as if it were a fact. All right? You're making your opinion seem as if they were a fact. But what I'm very trying to say is, before you come on this radio station and you make as class aspersions, please have your facts to corroborate your story. Because I will not tolerate you coming here and telling me that there is rampant corruption. Yes, we have accepted that there is a level of corruption. No, let no goes fool you. I'll be the first to admit. But not to the level that existed previously.
And you're not saying that...
I never liked the PUP. Never. And nothing that is at the level that warrants the kind of activity that we're talking about. Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
No le hagan caso a esas personas que están hablando solo para molestar.
Claro que sí. Claro que sí. Gracias, Claro que
no le hagan caso a esas personas que solo hablan para molestar.
Claro que sí.
Ellos están enojados porque Jimmy Hernández hizo millones y millones de contratos, pero eso les duele a ellos.
Muchas gracias, señor.
Yeah, no me help your pressure. Emmanuel here says, let's stand strong, parents. They want to stay home, well, let them stay home. Do they know how many people out there that needs job and also have teacher's license? Then,
what is the position with the government? That if the teachers extend their strike into tomorrow, what's going to happen?
Well,
has a statutory instrument been signed permitting government to put in new teachers in the classes?
I don't have that information to know if it was signed, Emmanuel, but I know that the minister said he was trying to get it done over the weekend.
Good morning. Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. Para decirle que deben de abrir las clases, los maestros deben de venir a asistir a las clases porque los niños quieren estudiar.
Seguro que sí.
Ellos no quieren seguir dando clases, pues busca otro maestro porque hay bastante gente estudiados que están preparados para hacer el trabajo.
Claro que sí.
But then you mentioned that some teacher going to try to teach us some kid and they don't want to get any key, right? This is starts from here. Paradiso, the same thing happen?
Entiendo que hubo una situación en San Joaquín que 4 maestros se presentaron, estuvieron dispuestos a dar clases y que el principal no les permitió entrar a la escuela. Eso está completamente malo porque en realidad no sé qué tipo de escuela sea, si de gobierno o que sea, pero las autoridades de las escuelas debieron de mantener las escuelas abiertas.
Sí, se escuchó la noticia.
Sí, ¿verdad? Okay, pues muchas gracias, señor.
It looked like they already had some issues with the teachers in San Victor, because this one said, por favor, dile a la gente de San Victor, este es la hora para cambiar todos los maestros de San Victor. So they might probably had some issues with them before.
Pues sí, esta es la hora que sí que ya ha sucedido muchas cosas anteriormente. No estamos justificando nada, simplemente estamos repitiendo los mensajes.
I'm going to make you read this one, Emmanuel. It starts from here, see? Right from here, goes into the
No. No sé qué más dinero quieren los maestros, hasta holidays ellos consiguen, pagan nosotros los cañeros, si hay zafra tenemos dinero y cuando dan los bonos y tenemos que ver cómo mandamos nuestros hijos al colegio y gracias al gobierno UDP que nos ayuda con el free bus a los villages. Mira, simplemente lo han puesto en perspectiva,
It's 8:37, Emmanuel. We need to, after this, we have to go final break of the morning.
Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chiquilla and Mr. Martinez.
Good morning and welcome to the show.
I I think that I am not in favor of the teachers because they are not thinking about the children. They are getting paid what they want more, 3%. They don't have no right to interfere in the government issues. And the government is investigating all what they want. All what Mr. Palacio wants is money. He's a politician. And nobody else is pushing this than Johnny Briceño, but it doesn't know how much it affects the kids.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, and we agree with you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. ¿Ve? La gente se está dando cuenta de la interferencia y envolvimiento político en esta cosa.
And you see, Manuel, the good thing about it, right? We came on this morning, we start to discuss this issue. In no way at all bashing any teacher or bringing down any teacher, but then we are hearing and feeling the sentiments of the general public out there now.
Ese hombre que amó es tan tonto por que no ve más que allá que de sus narices. Da lástima a gente como esa. ¿Cuál corrupción? ¿Cuál? Yo no entendí mal. Se refirió al ahí no veo que cómo sigue el mensaje.
I don't ask if we need the next two. I don't ask if we need the next two.
Oh, no, I don't need it. No, I'm perfectly fine. I can read this.
Me cuenta con final break at the morning, hermano.
Vamos a tomar una pausa, compañeros, y les agradezco toda la contribución que han hecho esta mañana, porque en realidad ya llegó a ese tiempo, compañeros, cuando ya se les dio la oportunidad a los maestros de hacer su demostración.
¿Ahora
Yo
qué?
creo que, ¿ahora qué? Ahora ustedes, los parientes, están viendo la situación, que sus hijos se quedan en la casa, no están aprendiendo, no los maestros haciendo su demostración, ya han tenido oportunidad de hacer su demostración. Ahora, ¿por cuánto más tiempo lo van a llevar? ¿Cuántos días más va a estar tu hijo o tu hija estando fuera de la escuela? ¿Cuántos días más? Es tiempo que tú abras tu boca. Vamos a esta pausa, compañeros, y regresamos a vamos a regresar luego de estos anuncios comerciales. Vamos a esta pausa.
Mr. Briceño claims that he wants to imprison anyone named in immigration wrongdoing.
Once we get into government, we are going to go through this, and anybody that can be held criminally liable, we are going to hold them liable, and if they have to go to jail, they are going to go to jail. Enough is enough.
But even your name is there. For recommending a visa. I said, international person, I can't. But it's there in the visa one. That's my point. It's in the visa one. I think I saw it once. I saw it.
I did not. I don't remember ever. Please show me the page.
Are Johnny and the PUP ready to lead?
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Belize! With Digicel's new lower rates, calls are as low as 47 cents a minute. That's a 22% drop in rates. That means more calls, more texts, and more data. And with the largest network in the country, you get the lowest rates to more cell, business, and home phones. It's crystal clear.
The credit lasts longer with Digicel.
Get more, always more with Digicel. Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
Johnny Briceño and the PUP went to Belmopan to declare all their assets to the National Assembly. But did they declare everything?
Where are those
Yes, Johnny, bring back the people's money.
DigiFans get more, so much more. And when you're a DigiFan with a combo plan, everyone talks free. Free nights, free weekends, more data on the country's largest 4G network, and the best call rates as low as 9 cents a minute. They get more ways to show who they are in more places on more phones. And with the most affordable plans in the country, they get it for less. Be a DigiFan. Get more.
I'm a DigiFan.
I'm a DigiFan. I'm a DigiFan.
Because I get more.
Because I get more. Because I get more.
Always more with Digicel.
Expect more, get more. Always more with Digicel.
The Barrow administration has put mechanisms in place to weed out wrongdoing in the immigration department. But let us examine what occurred during the PUP tenure. When in September 22nd, 1992, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was instructed by Syed Musa to write to the Director of Immigration and approve 254 nationality certificates with no oversight, waiving all fees. The certificates bore no photograph of the applicant, and there was no record of swearing in, an oath having been taken. In several other instances, Syed Musa was written to requesting the waiver of the procedures and fees of many persons applying for nationality. They gave away millions of dollars in revenue belonging to the government of Belize. Julius Espat says police beat him up during the incident that he caused at the House meeting.
I've gotten beaten up by the police forces. Someone here beat me up that cool, and they beat me up.
He even filled out a medical report for the police. But, lucky for us, he didn't know what all was caught on tape. Damn! Is Julius telling the truth? You be the judge.
Government investment in sporting and recreational facilities countrywide continues under the Belize Infrastructure Limited. In the Cayo District, the Victor Galvez Recreational Park, the Falcon Field Basketball Court, and the Santa Elena Football Field are all completed and being enjoyed by the community. The Benquevejo Marshallek Football Stadium is under construction and residents are eagerly anticipating its completion. In Dangriga, the upgrading of the Carl Ramos Football Field is complete and ready for matches, while the construction of the Dangriga Indoor Court and Multipurpose Facility is well underway. In Punta Gorda, the residents are already enjoying the upgraded Toledo Union Football Field, while the PG Indoor Court and Multipurpose Facility is progressing on schedule. The government is committed to building vibrant communities. Your vision, our mission, the government of Belize.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta. You know, I apologize. We have been getting a barrage of messages upon messages, and it's virtually impossible to go through 30, 40 messages, you know. So my apologies. I only pick at random some of them and pretty much just, you know, carry on the message of what we're saying. And here one just popped up and says, when teachers decide to go back to classes, then we, the parents, will not send our kids to school, and we will put up conditions as to the change of teachers' cards. Without the students, not even the union could stand up.
Yeah.
Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning.
Good morning. I only have something to tell you that on St. Peter's School, the principal took off the teacher's keys so that they could not go.
What they did?
They took the keys from the teachers so that the teachers can go and give classes.
Which school is this?
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's School. All right. So St. Peter's School don't have no classes today?
Because the principal took off the keys.
So
they will go.
So
the teachers wanted to go, but the principal asked for the keys.
So the teachers don't have no keys to the classroom right now?
The principal took them off.
Damn.
Well, I don't know what is the situation there with denominational schools or with government schools. If it were a government school, I tell you that person is completely wrong. But when it comes to denominational schools, I really don't know.
That's another.
I think we have to report that because as parents we cannot support.
Why? Okay, let's talk to. Maybe what you can do is maybe you can refer this to the Ministry of Education. Speak to Ms. Carla.
Yes.
And ask them what's the situation there.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome.
Yeah, but talking about the text messages, Emmanuel, we had some calls when we were on break as well. So
yes,
ask the
and we
people
had
to call back.
calls even when we were on break. So, been a pretty busy, very busy this morning. Now, it's the parents' turn. Now, ahora es el turno de los papás que ahora están diciendo, bueno, ¿y qué pasó con la educación de mis hijos? Ya les dimos los derechos a la oportunidad de los maestros que hagan su demostración, ya hicieron su punto, ahora que el liderazgo y el gobierno terminen esto. Pero ahora los maestros están decidiéndose ir en huelga y los parientes están diciendo, ¿y qué onda? No lo vamos a tolerar.
We lost that one. We asked you to please kindly call back. Call back.
That is the situation currently, right?
Right. Yeah, that's the situation. And then sometime you don't know what they want, because one time they rep and they treat and another they treat about the issue and the convention and this and that, the 13th Senate. But then, like we said, then things not happening in one day. You have to go to cabinet. I suppose they want to carry to a wider scope and say, all right, make we go on referendum about this thing and take it over the country. Will the kids be held at rampage until that finish?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Some teachers make go back in the class and teach, but we know that everybody is concerned about the issue. Like Emmanuel mentioned, when the Kala talk about corruption, we are not saying that we are for corruption.
Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Muy buenos días, don Martínez y Chequi.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Yo creo que es tiempo que los maestros capaciten para los niños. Esto ya es política. Los maestros se quejan de un Bristol Board. Como cuando hay rugby, ¿qué hacen con el dinero? ¿Qué hacen cuando piden que quieren un toilet paper, que quieren un flash? En esa clase hay 30 niños. ¿Qué hacen con ellos? Los parientes siempre soportan a la escuela, que quieren tile, que quieren abanicos, que quieren agua. ¿Qué es lo que quieren los maestros? Y un buen pago.
Y de lo que se entiende están consiguiendo buen pago y aún más.
Pago y que en todo el mundo Belice es el único que da tantas vacaciones con pago. Y no están conformes que sigan a Mr. Palacio, que es un político.
Muchas gracias, señora, muchas gracias. Nos anima mucho a escuchar todos los parientes estar llamando.
She bring up something very important, rugby. Sometimes when they got rugby, you don't know for what. The idea when a kid get hurt down at school.
So what she's alluding to is saying that it's a rugby, but the contributions go towards the classes.
No, you don't go towards the class.
It doesn't?
When they got rugby, all the class collect the money and that money go to the office.
It goes to the office. So,
go to the office.
But then it does not go to the teachers.
You go to the class, to the office.
To the office.
What the office do with it?
Ooh, what the office does with it is another question.
You understand? One legal may get hurt last week, and the parent got asked if they could do a rugby for legal, and tell them no.
Sugar City Morning Show, good morning. Buenos días.
Yeah, jefe. Good morning. I want to call for the morning show.
You are on the show, and good morning, and welcome to the show, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
Just lower the TV for us, sir. Please just lower the TV and then we could have the conversation together, right?
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Chucky. Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Morning, Chief.
Aragon here, Lodi Aragon, senior.
Senior.
Not junior, senior.
Senior.
We met a long time ago, sir.
Morning, Chief. And you are a former Minister of Education as well, right?
Right.
And you were a teacher, your wife was a teacher, your daughter-in-law is a teacher, so you know exactly how the education system works.
Well, I have been a teacher. I taught for close to 10 years. Then I became the Minister of Education, which I handled for at least 2 or 3 terms. And but what I want to discuss, and I know I won't have the time because I am in a little difficulty right now. But anyway, let me just state that the government, Palacio, and the teachers, they seem to be in a clash. 2 elements are not involved. Pay a heavy price, and those are the parents, and most important, the children of this country. Ultimately, it is the country of beliefs that will end up paying the highest price. Because when we have children that are missing school and not being educated, then the country begins to suffer. As I told you at the beginning, I have an important thing that I need to get done right now. But what I will do, if you allow me tomorrow, I will call. And I want you to allow me some time because I intend to call again. And would really appreciate if you give me a good amount of time.
Certainly, man. Certainly. Our pleasure, sir.
Yeah?
Yes,
and
man.
I would appreciate that, Chucky, because to me it's a burning thing in my heart that, you know, I love my country. I want the best for my country. I have been a teacher. I've experienced their problems, their difficulties. I have been in government, and I have had a good idea of how things are handled in government. At this time, I'm not looking to really bash anybody. Simply, I want to state the facts as they are, as I see them. And I'm not going to say that I will be completely right. I might be wrong in some instances. But in my heart, I think I will be right in what I express because it's deep down in my heart. And I want, above all, I want a good country. And I want the best for my country. And therefore, if you allow me tomorrow, I will call as soon as I get a break, say about 8 o'clock, if you allow me.
Certainly.
That's how I feel about the whole situation in regards to the government, to the union, to the teachers, and then discuss a little about the parents and the children, who are the most important element in this situation.
And if you wish,
finally,
sir, you
the
can.
good of my country.
And if you wish, sir, our doors are open if you'd like to come on the show.
I said, you might not know, and I do not want to explain it. I don't want to make it public. But at this moment, I am unable to go to any show. If I could, I would. If I was able to, I would definitely be there. But I'm unable to go there. And I have my reasons why. It's not that I am afraid of anything, because I've never been afraid of things. I know that there are things that we have to look at very carefully, and we have to study it, and we have to overcome them. Some of them we do, some of them we don't. At this point, I'm saying I have no problem going there with you and discussing this serious matter with the public, with anybody. Unfortunately, at this moment, for the whole of this week or next week, and probably the 3rd week, I will be unable to move around. So I just want to, I will use the best means I can, which is calling to the show.
Okay, we will.
Certainly.
Good. I want to thank you for everything.
Yes, man, we'll definitely welcome him.
Sir. Thank you.
He is a former Minister of Education. His wife was a teacher. He was a teacher. His daughter-in-law is a teacher. His daughter is a teacher. His son-in-law is a teacher. So you know exactly when it comes to the...
Comes from a family of teachers. And,
yeah.
And teachers who have the teaching profession close to their
Can
hearts.
we change a word from the to some?
Of course.
When we say the teachers, can we say some teachers?
Some teachers.
Instead of say the teachers?
Some teachers, because
Some.
it's not revealing of all the teachers. It's some
So
teachers.
we can change that word from saying from the teachers to some teachers.
some teachers,
Right.
which is, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Because at the end of the day, if we're hearing that some of the teachers are saying, but I know the panda timing.
I know the that. Then because when I said D, it's like we're calling out everyone.
Yes.
So we can cheer from D to some.
Yes, right. And believe me, like I said, I have always said you are within your right to demonstrate, to hold that demonstration for your 3%. But when it becomes very clear to anybody that the agenda for the leadership of the BNTU is not your 3%, but rather fighting a political cause for a political party, then that's when things change.
But don't you believe, Emmanuel,
That's
that
when things change and you go like, ¿y qué onda contigo? ¿Qué estás peleando?
don't you think that the executive, or make we say the national president of the BNTU should have been questioned when they went into that meeting with the PM on the 22nd, and they never discussed the 3%, none at all, that he should have been questioned by his members, why you never go for this 3%, and that's our cause.
I think that sometimes they don't take maximum advantage of those situations like that, because it should have been out on the media and lambasted like you wouldn't believe. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning. Buenos dias.
Because if you send me go negotiate something, and you they pay dues to me and I gone, and when I reach I change my mind, I say I don't negotiate that, you have the right to question me, but why not negotiate that? Because that's what we want.
No, all of a sudden they are on the 3%, right?
They're back on the 3. You know why? Because a lot of people may say, man, but why not the 3? Why you the all this and all that? And then they find out, you know what? If we not stay up on this 3, then they say exactly what the agenda. They have one person who made interview some, like they go talk to the public and say, what you say about the teachers, why they strike? They say, well, they want a 3%, and I agree. They say, no, they're not that, then they strike first. So the person when they ask the question, they answer the question back to the people. He asked about 4 or 5 people, and they see a thing, they say.
And if you ask a lot of the teachers what are the 8 points, a lot of them can't even mention 2.
Yeah. And then you know what was
and hold on, and important enough, the support that the parents are giving to the teachers is based on their quest for 3% salary increase.
That's it.
That is it. And the parents are not going to be justifying the teachers' absence from classrooms or anything beyond that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Emmanuel, I believe we had a good discussion this morning, and we had a good, I wouldn't call it a debate, but a good audience with the callers and the texters this morning, and things are shifting, and we hope that that today this strike will come to an end, because you see what was mentioned yesterday. Hear this clearly, Emmanuel, and I know that you could read between the lines. After we saw the results of today, that many schools are closed, then we're going to strike tomorrow again. So what if the result wasn't good yesterday? Would they be in class this morning?
Well, let me tell you that if the situation is that tomorrow the teachers decide to go and strike again, there will be new teachers in the classrooms.
So tomorrow they're definitely at school, with or without the union
as far
members?
As I know, I do believe that government has a contingency plan, and they have agreed that at the end of the day, 2 days is enough. And in response to the parents, they're saying, hey, our kids need to go back to school. Make the teachers do their thing. If they want to waste their time, go ahead. But at the end of the day, our kids need the education. And
this thing, they lead this thing, look for read into violence, man, because by coincidence, some of the members from Kola was passing yesterday by the...
and just passing.
They were just passing, and they see this big fire. They see the entire light up. Who put it there? If it's not some teachers...
we don't want to say that it's the teachers. In fact, it's not the teachers.
So that who?
Okay? It's a group of politicians. Activists, social activists, who are on the PUP political agenda.
Or payroll.
parole.
But they said it just been a pass by coincidence, in the past, like everybody else, and they said this big thing.
Get a story to Granny.
Granny done dead.
Well, whoever is around who can listen to you, but not me.
You know, so that bad, you know, Emmanuel. That is very bad because remember the international communities are watching as well, and poor countries like Belize depends on international communities for a lot of help and things like that. And if they see things that go on like that, then it be hard for we got good relationship with international communities. And that is not right. But the police arrest 2 persons. And one gentleman was saying that he have it by phone, that the person have nothing to do with it. But that no means that the police arrest them because of that incident. Maybe they may get trouble.
Maybe they will get
we don't know.
We don't know.
But the police,
maybe they were inciting violence or something like that.
the police don't arrest you for no reason, especially in a big crowd like that.
Exactly.
You understand? So, but make we hope that all of the mischief they will stop, man, because that is not right. That is not right, Emmanuel.
You see, they're trying to draw a parallel. They're trying to draw, make people believe that there is this rampant discontent because of corruption. And it's not the same thing.
Who get a call, Emmanuel?
Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. I'm just calling pertaining to what your conversation was.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
this is nothing political, but you must remember 2005 when PUP was in government, how UUDP acted right on the Cambridge teachers them too.
That was 2005.
That was 2005, but like I was saying, 2005 cannot be compared to 2016.
Yeah.
Well, there are totally different conditions.
Emmanuel, yeah. So I guess that topic will.
And I have explained that to you already, so I don't need to explain it again.
We will continue this topic tomorrow. We have a guest tomorrow, but we'll still end up on this topic as well. On June 19th of this month, very young.
June 19th of this month?
Of this year, sorry. A very young coming up DJ, DJ Che, Sergio Mendes, lost his life in a fatal traffic accident, no? Mm-hmm. And sometime around this weekend was when he would have been celebrating his birthday. So his friends have got together, they get together for the first annual tribute to DJ Che. And they will have it, you want to go to that?
Yes.
All right, go to
Sugar
that.
City Morning Show, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning.
Yo estoy a favor de los maestros.
Ándale, ajá.
Ahora, yes. Porque ellos en su clase nadie les ayuda a comprar nada. And they are fighting for the teachers.
Okay. Cuando dices que nadie nos ayuda a comprar nada, entonces, ¿qué pasó con la contribución que dan los papás?
Bueno, lo que dan los papás siempre tenemos que pagarlo. Es como si pagamos escuela privada.
Me da la impresión de que, pues ya hemos hablado abiertamente sobre ese tema. No le estamos negando el hecho de que los maestros contribuyen hacia sus clases. Eso estamos tanto tú y yo de acuerdo. Yo desde la semana pasada lo dije. Los maestros, algunos maestros son dignos de todo respeto. No estamos diciendo de que los maestros no son dignos de ese respeto. Que conste y que esté muy claramente puesto. Lo que estamos hablando ahorita es la interferencia o la influencia política del concilio de manejo y claramente no se decide si son los 8 puntos o el 3% en qué está peleando. Ahora los papás están diciendo, está bien, ya tuviste la oportunidad de hacer tu demostración, ahora es tiempo que vayan a sus clases, a sus escuelas, porque su responsabilidad primordial, sobre todo, es enseñar a nuestros hijos. Eso es el punto, señora.
So I said Emmanuel's first annual tribute to DJ Che. They'll be having a pre-dance this Friday, 10 p.m., October 7th, and it will be at High Five. And they will be having Raska's song, International Vibes, Code 1 song, Sugar Vibes, DJ Carlo, DJ Bobby, DJ Rab. So, and also they're having some T-shirts. His sister and his wife has put together some T-shirts of DJ Che, and they're asking to please support. They're asking to please support by buying the T-shirts. And when you buy the T-shirt, all the funds will be going to his two sons that was left behind. The t-shirts are $25. They has his picture on the t-shirt saying about DJ Che. Then Saturday they will be having at the Queen Elizabeth Park, they will be having a open music day. All day ESCO will be performing. Also Mavis will be performing. So I want to ask the community to help support for this first annual tribute to the late great DJ Che.
I also have a report from the Trial Farm, from the Vegas Cup.
Okay.
That happened over the weekend.
That's the results?
At Trial Farm football field. Yeah, these are the results. At 9 a.m. it was San Jose Football Club versus Untouchables. It was an 11-1.
What?
11-1.
That's the first game?
Blast by Football Club over Untouchables. So
the Untouchables was touched.
The Untouchables were touched with 11 goals. Yes. Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning.
Emmanuel.
Buenos días.
One thing I recognize that one man they fully pocket and that's a Palacio. Because definitely you have some political influence behind him where they push money into his pocket to make him do what he do.
A lot of people are saying as much that money is the issue.
Yes, sir. But others don't want to acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much for that observation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so continue with the results.
Then at 11 o'clock, there was the Trial Farm New Site versus San Antonio Simbad. San Antonio Simbad won 3-1 over Trial Farm New Site. Okay? And then at 1 p.m., Old School versus Douglas Galaxy. It was a 5-2. Old School 5, Douglas Galaxy 2.
What?
And then at 3 p.m., it was Trial Farm Barrio Boys over Trial Farm One Love. And I can see that it was a 3-2 ball game in favor of Barrio Boys. And at 5 p.m., it was Trial Farm Herbalife over Trial Farm White Eagles, a 2-0 game in favor of Trial Farm Herbalife.
And that's for the Vegas Cup tournament.
That is for the Vegas Cup tournament, yes. So
and we don't have the schedule for this week yet.
Well, no, we're not yet, but I'm sure that we'll be getting this by tomorrow.
Okay. So,
we
Emmanuel,
still have enough time for that.
On that note, it has been a pleasure with you here this morning. And, you know, our views that we express, like you always mention, that we are not against the teachers, but there is some mischief that is happening inside the negotiations, and we want to make the teachers and get fairness where fairness is due. You know, so on that note, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in. We'd like to say hats off to Maurice Kokom on the cameras, to Raheem Wagner on the control. Mr. Dylan Jones went to see the doctor again today, and he should be back sometime soon, and we want to wish him the best.
All the best to Mr. Jones. And again, thank you very much. Muchas gracias por su participación. Quiero ser absolutamente claro de que pues nunca hemos dicho de que los maestros no merecen su salario, su incremento. Quiero ser absolutamente claro de que si se les prometió y ellos piensan que se los deben de conseguir, que lo deben de conseguir, punto. ¿Ok? Si tienen el derecho de aceptar o no aceptar. ¿Ok? Pero la razón, se espera de que se supone que la razón que no han estado aceptando, siquiera la gran mayoría, es por la influencia política. Eso es nuestro cuento. Eso es nuestro punto. ¿Ok? De que al final del día han sido hasta cierto punto ciertos maestros manipulados en esta situación. No digo todos, ciertos maestros manipulados, algunos que poco quieren porque ya están utilizando la situación política a su conveniencia. ¿Ok? Poco quieren para estar gritando esto, tomar oportunidad, porque les duele. Les duele que no están en poder y están tomando esta oportunidad para gritar. Sin embargo, el partido del señor honorable Dean Barrow el gobierno es fuerte y el señor Dean Barrow va finalmente tener éxito con esta situación porque le tenemos mucha confianza a sus capacidades y su habilidad. ¿Ok? Tenemos mucha. Y no hay nadie que ha estado parado en contra de la corrupción como el Dean Barrow. No es como Said Musa. No es como nosotros que cerró un ojo y aceptó con el otro ojo. El señor Dean Barrow no es así. Quiero hacerlo claramente. Decirlo muy claramente. Así que, compañeros, sin más que decir, les quiero dar las gracias por la sintonía y decirles que mañana tendremos un invitado especial, al psiquiatra asignado a la región del norte, que va a estar con nosotros hablando acerca de Mental Health Week, la semana que se le da para celebrar la salud mental. Tendremos a él en la primera y segunda porción del show. Y luego entonces vamos a estar hablando como siempre de la política, pero se supone que mañana vamos a tener un buen show también. Muchas gracias, compañeros. Gracias a todos, a Rahim, a Morris y a mi compañero aquí, Chequi. Muchas gracias. Y a ustedes, compañeros, nos vemos mañana a la misma hora, a las 7 de la mañana, como siempre, en punto. Se cuidan mucho.